Here we are. Season 7 of the AGL PUBG TPP Squads Championship has come to an end. The final climax has gone down this past Sunday. Games 7, 8 and 9 were completed. And from that we have our final standings. The teams all eager to find out where they find themselves on that final league table. Before we get to some of those endgame battles, before we have a look at some of those clips, before we get to the all-important standings, one important thing. Let's have a look at how things looked this time last week before driving ourselves into those final three games. Games 7, 8 and 9. We had games 1, 2, 3. We had games 4, 5, 6. So after those 6 games, in fourth place were the Agile team from Puzo, Chomps, Goobs, Reaper and Buzz, coming through with 1,280 points and looking strong, getting aggressive, finding those all-important battles, getting those kills, but just a few points behind United Gaming. United Gaming, led by Maka, coming through a very impressive, if not slightly unexpected, first few weeks. 1,300 points, just 20 points ahead of Agile. The question is, are they going to slip down or are they going to go up? One team that doesn't want them to go up and one team that certainly doesn't want to slip down is the guys from Ineffable Gaming. Jesus, Hibby, Suck, Snow, Rix and the Spicy Banana coming through with 1,340 points, just 40 points ahead of United, just 60 points ahead of Agile. And with the all-important transfers mid-season, Ineffable Gaming come through with one ambition in mind, that ambition to take the championship, the AGL championship, home with them. One team that they have going to have to take off top spot, BLK featuring Sexy Pig, Prototype, Envy, Sexy Pig, Alan Campbell and Smithy coming through with 1,355 points, just 15 points in it. That, ladies and gentlemen, is just a kill and a half. So there we have things. There's your first, second, third, fourth places. I think this is a good time. This is a good time to go and have a look at how those end game battles went down in games 7, 8 and 9 of season 7. Let's go over and have a little look. Look at him, he's chasing him down. Maybe this is the wrong battle. I just want to see it happen. Oh, it's going to be a close one. I tell you what, Disconcerting's in a bit of trouble. He's down to about 20%. Ollie Davis gone out, and I think, is he trying? Now's the opportunity. You've got to get that last bullet into him. Disconcerting coming through. Oh, I tell you what, clever play. And I tell you what, is that Goober? Is that both down? Is that just Mac versus Buzz? The Blues coming in. It looks like the rest of the Agile have gone down. Buzz is in trouble. Mac's in trouble. Buzz has got to get in. I'm not sure he's going to make it. Buzz has gone down. We've just got 3 teams. No, Buzz is trying to get it off and it's just 2 teams. It's Team Proficient. They'll be looking at that and it's SVG. Well done to Savage Gaming. What a performance by Savage Gaming, just coming through, doing themselves a great lot of credit. Buzz, unfortunately, just being caught out by the blue there. Not a lot that he could do about the situation. Team Proficient looking strong, man. Looking strong. I have a lot of banter with Bentley here. Now, Bentley here's never had a girlfriend. I'm not sure if it's his afro, his own temperament, but he's not very good when it comes to the ladies. But listen, he is very good when he's looking after his squad and he's playing PUBG, especially on a tournament basis. So what do we got? We've got Bentley, we've got Lifting, we've got Disconcerting, and we've got Attitude. Over here we've got Scobble, we've got Bates, we've got Deluxe, and we've got Hyde. Now let me tell you, this is the first time in the NGL this season we get to a final season, and god damn, we just have 2 squads. 2 squads still alive, coming together now. The circle is on the side of Team Proficient. It looks like Disconcerting is staying on that flank side. Scobble won't. I'm sure that these guys are too good not to actually see that already happening. Bates has just taken a shot. Scobble's just coming through. Disconcerting's off that right hand side. Lifton, Bentley and Attitude just stay in place. Why not? High ground. Defensible position. Scobble now just making a move through. This is how SVG plays sometimes. They use a blanket scenario. Blanket cover scenario. They're coming from different perspectives. Now, obviously, that gives them the element of surprise every now and again. But if they do find themselves in a 3 or a 4-1 scenario versus 1, then they know they're going to have to take the hit. Scobble's going down. Sorry, not Scobble. Deluxe going down. They had to get behind that tree as they come through. Attitude taking down Deluxe. Who we got? Who we got? Let's have a little look. We got Lifting and we got Attitude in the house. I'm not quite sure how to fill this down. I think they're going after Hyde at the moment. I really don't want to keep moving this camera too much. What I'm going to do, I'm going to get in position. I'm going to sit back and we'll just watch it go down. As you can see, we've got Bentley disconcerting, Attitude and Lifting. Just looking after business there. Did Deluxe just get back up? No, it didn't. Deluxe has gone down. A Molotov going through, found down by Bentley. Scobble and Baker's coming through. Let's have a quick look at that circle. The circle, as normal, on the side of Team Proficient. They're probably going to make a move. Savage is coming down there. Let me just get a little bit further down. Scobble just showing his face. Hyde just got that smoke just coming round. Disconcerting, moving back towards the house. They're going for a 2-on-2. Lifting, having to get his first aid on. Bakes have still got a little bit of space here. Still there. They can't. They've always just got this house. It would have been a different scenario if the circle had moved, but it hasn't. It's given them the house. Hyde, Scobble, Bakers, some Savage Gaming coming through. Bentley, Lifting, disconcerting, and Attitude still alive. Team Proficient. Team Proficient are Season 5 champions, not in that top 4. As he said to me a number of times during this week, he said, true, it's just 300 points. And that 300 points, they take down Howard, they take down Scobble, and now Bakes is just coming through. Do they know Bakes is there? I don't know Bakes is there. I have absolutely no idea. But what it is right now is there's a 4-on-1 scenario. 4-on-1. He takes on one. It's not going to last too long, but he's going to give it a go. But I tell you what, first of all, I'm going to give great credit to Savage Gaming. The circle stayed on the side of Team Proficient. The guys, Bentley and crew, what have they got? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 kills, keeping it strong, but taking home the win. So in first place, we have Team Proficient. That will lift them up the leaderboard. I tell you what, considering the position of the other squads, that puts them in contention. But on the other side, Ineffable Gaming are still with us. Ineffable Gaming up against the Jolly squad. Jolly and Titchy from Jolly B squad. That's Team 18. It looks like Ineffable Gaming has still got 4. You've still got Snow, Hibby, Sucks and Jesus taking down Titchy. Taking down the remnants of what the Jolly B squad down. Again, they've made a post up. Big community. Really good guys. I'm sure they'll take it on the chick. Nova Chain and Scratchy Robert just coming through. We've now got 5 teams. Let's just take a rest stop. Let's have a look down upon that helicopter view. Here we've got On Your Head Son. Here we've got United Gaming. Here we've got Agile. We've got Team Beard and Ineffable Gaming needing a good finish. And I tell you what, are they favourites? Let's see where that circle has gone. Let me get the right place. And let me tell you, it is goddamn in the middle. The defence is a hut, a hay bale and a rock. Every little bit. Just a little bit here and there. This is our first battle. Ineffable Gaming with 4 up against BLKB with Nova Came and Scratchy Robert. What they don't know is United Gaming, after just taking down the Agile team that were looking for the championship, just coming up on that right-hand side. Ineffable Gaming just coming round. The Blues now coming round. It's 18 now. It's coming through. This is where it starts to hurt. Have we got these guys going up against each other? We haven't, but everybody's in the open. Want to give everybody opportunity, so I'm not going to get close. Here they are. On your head, some boys are coming round as well. Cognac and Zero are just making a run for it. They're going for the hay bales. Ineffable Gaming are being pushed in. BLK are being pushed in. United Gaming are being pushed in. On your head, some are being pushed in. Agile are being pushed in. And everybody's goddamn dying because of it. There you go. BLK. It looks like Team 16 have been eliminated. BLKB have gone down. It likes United Gaming have gone down. So, guys, ladies and gentlemen, watchers of the AGL, we have 3 teams. You got On Your Head Son with Leroy Silk, Umanmo, and Bonehead. You've still got Cognac and you've got Zero. Zero been playing on those game ladders on their Call of Duty at the moment. Ineffable Gaming, and they've got a stone each. So we've got a 3. We've got a 4 and we've got a 2. We've got 3 teams still up. Zero's gone down. It's going to be difficult to get them up. Ineffable Gaming is probably going to throw something in. Let's just see what happens. The lag shouldn't be too bad, I wouldn't wonder. Let's have a look. Just got 3 now. Just got 3. Ineffable Gaming now just coming round. He will seek a Mad Bro Bonehead just making it happen. It's all gonna. Let's have a look at that circle. Don't tell me the circle, just like last week, is in the favour. It is well in the favour. Ineffable Gaming, they really don't have to move. On Your Head Son are the ones in probably the trickiest position. Although by the looks of it, Cognac is Cognacing now. Cognac and On Your Head Son, they basically need to just come through. I may as well just stick my camera here if I'm honest. Who knows what's going to go down. Let me have a look at it from Ineffable Gaming's point of view. You've got Sucks on this right hand side. Let me just see if I can take it. Let me see if I can get all 4 of them in. You've got Snow, you've got Sucks, and you've got Jesus Leroy Silk there. Just making a move on the right hand side. Bonehead taking that tractor. Ginger going from hay bale to hay bale. Cognac just trying to stay quiet, hoping that no one's seen him. But as again, just like a bit last week, the circle is on the side in Ineffable Gaming. That's just moving through now. Level Seek has gone down. And Boneheads has gone down. It's just Ginger now. It's just Ginger coming round. I think Cognac is making a play for it as well, taking down Snow. Oh, Cognac's in trouble. Team 3's been eliminated. On your head, son. And I don't think it's going to be long. Cognac is down. Cognac is down. Team 3's been eliminated. Hang on a second. So who's still alive? Team 1 has gone down. So that's our winners. Ineffable coming in with a all-important win. God damn. Interesting here is to look at what Alan Campbell does. Alan Campbell representing BLK featuring Sexy Pig. But the beginning of today just coming through. They were the top of the league. Let's see what happened. Has he walked in? Has he walked into United Gaming? No, he hasn't. He's got his own little space. He has. He's got his own little space in the VA. Seemed to be in a little bit of trouble. Chompy again with that VSS. Finishing off his prey. I'll tell you what's going to be interesting. Oh, it is. I think Kisser and Alex Campbell are coming through. That's Vio gone down, Team 7. I think he's just sat. Yeah, he's just sat there. He's sitting relatively pretty. He's just sitting still. What are we coming round? We've got Scratchy Robert. Still alive. What have we got? Yeah, so we got BLKB. We got BLK just with one. Wouldn't it be crazy? We got Cognac. Look at this. We got 3 blind mice. We got 3 squads in one house, and we don't even know if they're there. Chompy's gone down because BLK Assassin has actually just made a push. They should have enough room to actually see what goes down. Has Chompy just been thirsted? No, he hasn't. But Ineffable Gaming are now just making their way into that circle. I'm not sure who's in a better position. We've got Agile, we've got BLK. What a finish to Season 7 of the AGL. This is crazy. So much to show you, but just one little camera. You can see BLKB just coming through. Ineffable Gaming just sitting relatively pretty. Agile sitting ready there. Vulcan and Kizza from United Gaming. Chompy getting down Novocaine yet again. Let's see if he gets thirsted. No, he's just going to be able to get up again. Alan Campbell from BLK featuring Sexy Pig. He got left alone. He made the run. He stayed alive. Reaper's gone down. No, that's Hibby. The fact that Hibby from Ineffable Gaming has just taken down Regia will let them know that that's what he's hit. Hibby's just been hit as well. Now Agile and AG know that they are up against each other. They will probably go up against each other. And Alan Campbell has gone down. Alan Campbell has gone down. I was about to say that puts the championship potentially in the hands of BLKA, but it hasn't. IG, Agile still alive. BLKB looking like they are repping the BLK scenario now. Cognac from the Agile Blind Mice. Captain by Zero is somehow still alive. Kizza and Vulcan from United Gaming minus Chrissy. Minus Chrissy. How could you minus Chrissy? Is in the house. Cognac's going down and that's it. Cognac's going down. We've just got 4 teams. This could come down. This could come down. The winners of the AGL Championship could come down from the final battle. On the final game. In the final circle of what is game 9 of 9 of the AGL, BLK and Assassin just coming through. Infamous Ineffable Gaming with Jesus, with Sucks, with Snow and Hibby. Agile Gaming with Chomps, with Buzz, with Reaper and with Goober. Scratchy Robert there. Slightly away from his BLK2 guys with Novocaine and Assassin also in the mix. Volson and Kigger just sitting relatively pretty. What we want to know, ladies and gentlemen, is where that circle, if it goes by past it, will just go central on Ineffable Gaming. But I tell you what, who's central at the moment? Surely Agile have got to be safe. Oh my goodness gracious, Agile are not safe. It's the BLK boys, it's BLKB, and an opportunity for Ineffable Gaming to take the coast. Agile just cannot get a break with that circle. Riot and Kizza are going to have to come through. Scratchy Robert is there. BLKB are still in the house. Ineffable Gaming coming round. But I tell you what, Ineffable Gaming are going to know where Agile is. They know it could come down to the championship. They know that they've now got that circle and that Agile have to leave the premise. Riot Boys and Kizza still coming through. Still from United Gaming, still sitting relatively pretty. I like what BLKB are doing here. Under the leadership, I believe that Assassin is their captain, but I could be wrong. I like what they're doing here, just spreading it a little bit. But this is where it's all going to come down. I tell you what, Kizza and Vulcan, this could be what makes it really hard on them. You've got all of this coastline. I think the only thing is that's going to help them. I think what they need is Assassin to be looking through. Oh my goodness, he's not. Assassin's looking at Agile. That's the opportunity for Ineffable Gaming to push that left flank. Scratchy Robert, still 14. Big difference in points, guys, from 1st to 4th place. Whoever goes down, this, I think what we got here is what we always wanted to be, that close, that final game, choosing the championship. I'm really not sure what the points are between BLK featuring Sexy Pig, between Agile and between Ineffable Gaming, but it's going to be close. I think what they could do is just push this left-hand side. They could push the left-hand side. They're together. Quality, 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 and quality from Agile. But Buzz has gone down. The circle's just against them. Scratchy, I think Jesus has taken down Buzz. They're feeling it right now. Oh my goodness gracious me. Goober's coming through. Novocaine is doing it. This is going to be so close. Can Raging Rupert make it through? I'm not sure he can. Chompy's just coming round as well. They've got Scratchy Roberts coming round. Oh my goodness, that circle always goes against the boys. We got Kaiser and Right Vulcan. They need to take them out. They're trying to stay alive. Chompy's got his on. Who's going to take down who? Vulcan's gone down as well. That's them. They've been eliminated. Chompy's still alive. Chompy's still alive. Can he get the second one? No, he can't. He's gone down. He's gone down. That's a third place for Agile. 2 teams in Ineffable Gaming up against BLKB. Agile will be hoping to the life of them that somehow, sometime, BLKB are able to take them down. It looked like a third there. It looked like, sorry, a fourth for United Gaming. A third for Agile. Sturkle just does not get on their side. On our side, I should say. With my Agile hat on. Scratchy Robert and Assassin coming through. But look at, here we go. This is where it all ends, ladies and gentlemen. This is where Season 7 of the AGL comes to an end. Sucks, Jesus and Snow just looking at them. Assassin, look at Hibby go. Look at Hibby go. Can he get up? I'm not sure he can. He'd love to get up. Hibby, just down here on this left-hand side, he'd love to get up. He'd love to come around the back and finish it off. But this is what Ineffable Gaming were after. It looks to me as if the likelihood that Ineffable Gaming would have first, and they did get a 10th, so there is a chance for Agile, BLK and for United Gaming that it could be relatively close. I tell you what, if they get a second, it's all to play for. If Ineffable Gaming come first here, surely that's got to be enough points for them for the season. Again, my mental arithmetic isn't as good as my brother's. There you go, Assassin is down. It's just down to Scratchy Roberts. Scratchy Roberts is coming down. He's putting a fight for it. What a performance there for Assassin. Scratchy Robert from the LKB. But what it means, guys, what it means in Ineffable Gaming with their second win of the night. So there we have it. 3 top games won by 3 top teams in games 7, 8 and 9, the final games of Season 7. I guess one thing to mention here is what was a little bit different to weeks 1 in games 1, 2 and 3 and weeks 2 in games 4, 5 and 6 is that some of the teams, in fact a plethora of the teams, got a little bit more aggressive this week, not only going after those position points but also looking for a high kill count and the points that go with each of those through the 3 games. That meant that we had more on that squad versus squad, 1 versus 1 action throughout the games, instead of getting to the end and finding what 6, 7, 8, in fact sod it, 12, 13, 14 teams in the penultimate circle coming together to try and get that final win. So let's have a look at how this went down then. So if we look at game 7, of course, remember each week we have 1 game on Arundel, 1 game on Miramar and 1 game on the small habitat of Sandhawk. In game 7, well, in 3rd place came Agile, in 2nd place SVG, and in 1st place Team Proficient. That final battle, the circle going on the time on the side of Bentley and crew, Team Proficient coming through as winners against that 4 versus 4 battle against SVG, but Savage Gaming doing themselves proud. That game, of course, putting TP, Team Proficient, back in contention. But from that point forth, things didn't quite go to plan with them. Not able to bring forth a top 3 in game 8. In 3rd place, as we saw, was the On Your Head Some boys. In 2nd place, Team Beard, led by Zero, and those looking for the all-important points, especially after a more challenging and a difficult, disappointing game 7, not the points that they were looking for in game 7. Ineffable Gaming taking those 300 points. That meant that things were still very, very close heading into that final game. That all-important final game. And if you look at that, some of the top squads still finding themselves, or the top squads this season at least in the league standings, finding themselves very late on in the game. In 3rd place came Agile Gaming, with the boys really trying to bring it through. Unfortunately, even though they found themselves in centre circle, well, the circle of the penultimate circle, I should say, somehow it went against them and went between those that came in 1st and 2nd. BLK and B with Assassin and crew, and Ineffable Gaming again with Jesus and crew coming through on that, if you like, coastline, rockline battle between the 2 teams. In the end, Ineffable Gaming coming forth with that. Another, you should say, well, there you go, in games 8 and 9, 2 first places, 600 points just for those. Listen, before we get to the end, before we go and have a look at those final league tables, we have been sent a couple of clips from some of the boys. So let's have a quick look at some of those in-game clips from a couple of the competitors within the AGL. So there you have just a couple of clips this week. The more the merrier though, guys, as we move into season 8. I'd like to see you, well, I know it's difficult of course to press that old capture button when you're in the intense battle of competitive play, but see what you can do for me as we progress and as we evolve moving forward. So hey, there we go. We've had a look at a few of the bits and pieces. We're up to date with how things currently stand. And now we get to the point where it's the all-important time. Let's find out who came 22nd, 21st, 20th, all the way up to our top 3, 3rd, 2nd and 1st. Who took home the championship, the reputation and the prize money that comes through with it. Let's go and have a look at the AGL Season 7 PUBG AGL Championship League Table.
Render forest.
So here we are. 9 games have been played through Season 7. 22 fantastic teams with a depth of talent through each and every one. The reputation that comes with winning the AGL is not one to be sniffed at. Before we just hop in, and I will hop in just a few seconds to find out where you all finished, let me thank you all teams, all competitors, all viewers, for helping the AGL evolve as it seems to be doing so. So, let's go and have a look, guys. It's time to find out who the AGL PUBG TPP Squads champions for Season 7 are. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Starting from 22nd, going all the way up to number 1. Let's find out where we can begin. And we begin with the beautiful boys at Serious Precision Gaming. Not quite the results they were looking for, but this is what can happen when you bring a few new members in and you want to give everyone a go. Give them a little taste. Give them a feel for that tournament competitive play. But listen, you may have come 22nd, boys, but welcome, welcome. Get to level 5 and you get a prize. Listen, if you need any sort of, I don't know, if you need to be convinced, go across to Bangins, Frame Bangins or Mango Streams. They'll welcome you with open arms and they'll show you what they're all about. On this occasion, coming 22nd with 440 points. Unfortunately, you've got to remember that many of us are family men and women, and in this occasion, Special Asian and his lovely crew had to put Christmas first. That's really my fault for putting the final games on the 23rd. But these guys are guys to watch. Top boys, top team. 21st in the end. Couldn't turn up this week, but no worries, we're 580. Just like last week, I think we can go 20th with the Flaceless crew. I think there are a little bit of transfer activity already happening as we move into Season 8. But hey, I think you watchers recognise that leading a team isn't quite as easily as first thought. The Vigilant Assassins. Now before, yes, you came 19th place with 620 points. Yes, Deadfall, you have got cheese string for arms. But you know what? What I loved in that one, I think it was, what was it? Was it in Miramar? It was, so it was in week 8. But Turts, that driving, how you got through all of those teams, I do not know. But one thing I like about this team, happy faces, lots of banter, good times, always good to get in a game with a few of these boys. So often about on the AGL Discord channel as well. So jump in with Deadfall, with Nick, with Turts and Dubs. and you are always guaranteed a good time. So we move on to the next page, and the next page are Team Smokey, the newly branded Team Smokey, also with some really nice streams coming through. You got Jonesy, you got Bandit, Hayden, Dragon, Redeye, and Bradders, always often putting up a really good performance. If you think about that game 8, one clip I didn't show you is them actually taking out BLK featuring Sexy Big. Now these boys are fully capable. Really looking forward to seeing how they perform next season. But on this occasion, boys, with 745 points in 18th place, and I tell you what, look at that. Look up the league table. 745, then 750, 765 times 2. That's how close things are in the AGL, ladies and gentlemen. And talking about close, here are the Lost Boys, led by NY with his crew of Gundrop, CMG, Oh You're So Fine, Hugger, and the Milkman coming through with that 750 points. 3 kills this week. Not bad placement scenarios, but on this occasion, guys, 17th. In joint 15th, we've got Team Toxic and we've got the Jolly Boys Bravo crew. Team Toxic, they went for a few kills, and in the end, every single circle went against them, and they got sandwiched like ham between 2 crusty pieces of bread. But it was a better week. Started off with a 4th in game 7, a 12th and 11th, but that 11th was really in game 9 down to a little bit of a, well, it was unlucky in its positioning, but slaying down. If you look at that, look at the difference, 16 kills compared to those around them. So Team Toxic, always one to watch. You'll be looking forward to seeing what Hacks, Bears, and the crew move forward and do next season. Jolly Bravo, Jolly Bravo. There you go, 765 points. So joint 15th with Team Toxics, Long Dong Stoner, Titty City, Gunner McFlurry, and Mugbone doing the boys proud. I'll tell you what, this was by far their best week. No, they didn't start off well with that 19th, but with a 6th and an 8th, brought a little bit of respect back to their final position. 5 kills on the day, but 15th place. Moving forward to 14th place, and in 14th place are the Quicks gaming community, led by Quick himself with Taylor. I have the Plague Boy Silver. Do you know that guy? A Nighthawk. It was probably their worst week so far, coming with a 12th, a 20th, and a 17th. And even though they did get that 6 kills worth those 60 points, they do come in 785 points, so a few shy of those positioned above them. And those positioned above them, Clivey and crew, Clivey, Dogbone, Habitual and Accord, not really finishing where they would have liked, but in the end still came through this week with a 7th, but in games 8 and 9 and 19 and a 16th, just a 1 kill. So 940 points, a 13th position for the Apparition crew. In 12th place, Savage Gaming, Scobble, Hemp, Sloth, Hyde, Bakers, and Deluxe coming through. I mean, that 2nd position starting week 3, very impressive. A little bit unlucky with that circle up against Bentley and his Team Proficient crew, and then after that things didn't quite go for them with a 14th and an 18th. A good, happy, progressive 2nd place in game 7 this week. 8 kills, 220 kills, 22 kills over the entirety of the season, 980 points, so 40 points above Apparition below, and how many? 15 points less than the Jolly Boys Alpha, just playing with 2 this week, again due into family commitments with Rebel and crew. But what do we get? We got an 8th, a 13th, and a 10th. They're really on that mid-range cusp this week. Sorry, I've got it looks like I've got a number missing on the league table. My apologies. But the number's still correct. 995 points overall, 15 points ahead of Savage, just 5 points in against that all-important 1,000 mark. So they were looking for a top 10, and that's exactly what they got. The Angels of Darkness with Grim, with Retaliation, Free Surgeon, We Are Groot, and Kojo coming through. And what I hope, well, I know they look at this as a successful start for the Angels of Darkness, looking to actually bring in 2 teams next season. So a growing community, and one that they look at each other as family. So a beautiful collection of people, really. This week, not bad at all. All top 10s, a 9th, a 7th, and a 9th. So that's 285 points, position points, 8 on the kill. So that is again a little bit better than the 2 weeks before. 1,105 points. So congrats to Grim and crew. Angel of Darkness, 10th place. Team Beard, Agile, Team Beard, led by our very own Zero Well, going from season 6 champions down to 9th, but that's what can happen. The AGL is a dangerous place. No kills this week, but we still got, well, the boys still got a 17th, a 2nd, and a 5th. So going on that sleuth ninja scenario, ninja mode, to get the points this week. But 1,145 points, 50 points behind those in 8th place. And those in 8th place had a great finish. Great finish indeed, with a 2nd place in Game 9 and actually a 5th place in Game 8 as well. So not bad at all. Their highest position points over the week with 410. And with 14 kills, so not bad at all. Finishing off with 1,195 points. 8th place to BLKB. In 7th, we have the RIP squad. Not the best of weeks, actually, but it didn't start off bad. A good week last week with a 1st and a 3rd, but this week starting with a 5th in Game 7, but following that with a 17th and a 15th. Not quite the points they were looking for to raise up the table. And the same again, not too many kills also, but 1,355, a good couple of hundred, at least 250 in front of those in 8. So well done to Hams, to Dave, to Kevin, to Wasted, present kill shot for a very good first impression made in the AGL. And here we are on to 6, 5 and 4, which will lead to 3, 2 and 1. And in 6th place last season, coming 3rd, following up with a 6th. I believe actually not a bad week. That 3rd was their best result on Miramar this week. If you like, sandwich between 11th and a 14th, so not quite what they were looking for, with 15 kills as well, with 1,425 points of the boys for on OYHS. So Bonehead, you Mad Bro, Silk, Stevie, Chickton and Ginger, all great lads, always a pleasure to play with. 6th place on this occasion. Let's see what happens in Season 8. 5th place Team Provision are Season 5 champions coming through. They were just 300 points in hide, and what a beginning they had up against Savage Gaming in Game 7, with a 1st place, taking it through, still 4 alive, showing the accuracy, showing a little bit of momentum, hoping to follow it up, but they followed it up with a 10th and a 19th. So on this occasion, not quite what the boys were after, but 11 kills. Bentley, Lifting, Hadachoo, Flanks, Endot, disconcerting. Well done to the boys. Again, always a pleasure. This season in 5th place. In 4th place, they were in 1st after week 2, after games 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. But how the mighty have slipped this week with a 10th, 16th and a 6th. After having what? A 1st, 2 1st, a 2nd, a 6th, a 13th and a 20th. Thereafter coming through this week, their best end was actually down to Alan. Alan coming through, going on ninja mode, hiding in the corner of that house in Sandhawk, on the coast of Sandhawk, in a little hut, and bringing home a 6th place finish. 18 kills though, shows that aggressive nature, shows the ability with the guns, with the bullets coming through, taking down pretty much anyone they come up against. Well, guys, not quite the week they were looking for. Looking for the championship on this occasion, not the case very much. Let's see what happens in 2 weeks' time as you recommence the Season 8 of the AGL. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are. Who's in 1st? Who's in 2nd? Who is in 3rd? This is Season 7. This is the AGL's top 3. Let's have a look. This is how it's going to look. I'm going to keep you a little bit on the edge of your seat. In 3rd. In third is United Gaming. Maka, Chrissy, Loki, Fol, Vulcan, and Kizza coming through with 1,900 points in the end. For some reason, as you can see, there's a few little digits missing there, but the guys did themselves proud. In fact, in week 3, got 22 kills. Aggressive in both weeks 1 and 3. 33 kills in week 1. 22 kills in week 3. Coming through in the end with 1,900 points. Again, a nice little award haul, but not quite what was needed. 3rd place though, boys. 3rd place, you get some prize money, but more importantly, reputation. Well done to you all. Well done, United Gaming, as you come through. So when I press this button, guys, this United logo will disappear. This one here will come up with a 2nd. From 2nd, we'll recognize who comes in 1st. Let's find out. Well, I'm not sure it was actually a big surprise because of what happened when Effable Gaming getting those 1st places in games 8 and 9. But what a performance by the Agile crew. What happened this week? 2 3rds and an 8th place, 480 position points, 29 kills, and the prize for the most aggressive team definitely going to Agile this season. 16 kills in week 1, 36 kills in week 2, 29 kills in week 3, 810 kill points, 2,050 overall points for the season. The circle didn't go for you guys once, not once. But congratulations to Agile, to Puzo, to Chomps, to Goober, to Reaps, and for Buzz for a great performance throughout the season. And what does that mean? Well, this is what that means. They had one ambition this season, one ambition and one ambition only, and that ambition has been made to happen. Jesus, Hippie, Suck, Snow, Rix, and the Spicy Banana coming through for Ineffable Gaming and taking home the AGL Championship as their very own. Let's have a look what happened this week. Well, we've seen what happened last week because we saw so much of them. 6th place in Game 7, 1st in Game 8, 1st in Game 9. That gave them 730 position points, 1710 position points over the season. Not just matching, but increasing their kill count from last week. What did they get in week 1? 16 kills. In week 2, 20 kills. In week 3, they got 22 for a kill total of 58 and a grand total of 2,290. So that is it. That's repping IG for the season. And I must tell you, well deserved. Yes, of course, you've got the circle on your side. You were a little bit fortunate from time to time, but you can't question the talent, the depth of talent in Ineffable Gaming. Jesus marches his men forward. You've got a different talent pool through and through. Hibby does his thing. Well, we all know Sucks. Okay, I kill you an awful lot of the time, but in the end you could pretty much everybody else. Snow, Rix, and the Spicy Banana doing a great job indeed. So congratulations, not just from me, from Agile, congratulations from all the other teams you come up against this given season. Well deserved championship for you all. So there we have it. Season 7 of the AGL PUBG Squads League has come to an end. Ineffable Gaming, Jesus and his crew are our new champions. Before I just sign off, I'd like just to say a few words of thanks to the very important people, the most important people, of course, being those of you that compete, that you watch and support the AGL as we move forward, as we evolve. Thank you to all of the 22 squads that competed, that partook this given season. Wherever you game, you all did a good, fantastic job for yourselves. Remember, there are no bad teams in the AGL. It's only top quality, which is why it's such a challenging scenario to come and conquer. And for those that do come up at the top of that league table, congratulations again to you. So thank you, squad captains. Thank you for the squads, your members, your communities, your people. Thank you to the viewers of the AGL and the stream as we put up that live commentary. Thank you for those who support my validation officer in terms of Asian, and special thanks of course to Brutal Face, who looks after us in regard to these wonderful overlays that we have both in AG and the AGL. Overall, it's been a wonderful season. Yes, we started with a few lag issues as we went on, and we sort of swapped between the American and the EU servers. But it's been a wonderful season, 22 top squads, intense battles, but something that makes the AGL so special. We all know each other, we play with one another, and it's only going to get better. As most of you know, Season 8 registrations are open. Please get yourself to the Discord channel. If you need an invite to the Discord channel, please comment below and I'll get one to you. There's already a high number of teams in there, new and old. There are going to be some changes for next season, depending on how many we have in the league or leagues as we move forth, as we continue to grow. But in the end, it's down to all of us together, putting our best foot forward and evolving, continuously improving, being creative, and really driving things forward and making things happen. Listen, I think that's enough of me. Thank you once again to everybody. Here's your league table, 22 wonderful teams. I think it's time for a little rest. Nothing's happening on Sunday. Let's just get together and have a few games. A week on Sunday, Season 8 will commence, and we will go through the whole process again. But for the meanwhile, well done for Ineffable Gaming. Congratulations to you all. Well done to all of the teams. But for now, this is Truth in the AGL, signing out. See you all soon.